Health does not come by chance, it comes by choice. And today we're going to show you a choice that can maximize your health. It's called a green drink. In order to make that green drink, you're going to need some purified water, distilled water, or spring water. We're not going to use tap water. We're going to use one of those three. You're going to also need a green leafy vegetable. Today we're going to be using a romaine lettuce. We're going to need about 4 romaine lettuce. Optional as well, you can use collard greens. And I typically mix some collard greens with a romaine lettuce. But then also we're going to need a blender. Today we're going to be using a Vitamix. Another blender that I like to use is called a Blendtex. But today the Vitamix is the one of choice that we're going to use today. Now it's very important that we understand that the life of the flesh is in the blood. In order for you and I to have good health, we must have good blood. Now keep in mind, you look at nature. Nature gives us basically an object lesson of how to have good health. You look at a plant. In order for a plant to have good health, it has to have good soil. So our blood is like our soil. And what we're going to be doing in making this green drink, we're going to be putting high quality nutrients and chlorophyll into our blood. And what then happens is when this green leafy vegetable is now blended up 7,000 times more than you can chew with your teeth, it's going to release 80% of its liquid chlorophyll from the cellulose into the water, and you're able to drink it. And what that's going to do is now, that is when you drink it, it's going to go into your blood. And now what your organs do is your organs are now able to select the various nutrients that it needs in order to function to its optimal level. And we're actually nourishing the organs from a cellular level. What your cells are is what your tissues are. And what your tissues are is what your organs are. And what your organs are is what your body is. So if our cells are being nourished the way they should, they're going to produce healthy tissue. And if our tissues are nourished, it's going to produce healthy organs, and therefore we're going to have a healthy body. And one of the best ways, there's many ways, we're going to show you a simple way that you can utilize every day to feed the blood of your soil in order to make good blood, good cells, good tissues, good organs, and a healthy body. Let's demonstrate. We're going to take our green leafy vegetables. We're going to take our romaine, our 4 leaves. We're going to put it inside of our blender, and what we're going to do is add about 8 ounces of water. Why only 8 starting off? A total of 16 is what we're going to use, but we're going to start off with about 8. And the reason why, if you pour the entire amount, what typically happens is the leaves just spin around inside the blender. We want it to grind up. So we're going to initiate the blending process by adding only 8 ounces, and then afterwards we're going to add our additional 8 ounces for a total of 16 ounces of green drink. Put our top on, hit the power, and let it rip. We got that blended up good. That's nice and concentrated. Now we're going to add our additional 8 ounces. Pour that right in there. And we're just going to blend that all up together real good. Let it rip again. Got it all blended up. Now we're going to take a strainer and we're going to strain it just to remove that little fibrous residue that's there. right. This is not hard to do. They sell chlorophyll. Chlorophyll can be purchased at many of your health food stores, but you want fresh chlorophyll. You can make it inexpensively right here in your own home. Let's move this out of the way. Sit that right there. I'm going to pour me a cup. Now we have some fresh chlorophyll. Now I just want you to understand, when you're making this chlorophyll drink, you know, you can have a blood transfusion with chlorophyll. What makes the chlorophyll green is the magnesium. What makes blood red is the iron, the Heme, the iron. They're exactly the same under the microscope, only different when you look at the center of the molecular structure of chlorophyll. There you find the magnesium, which causes it to have its green color. But if you look under the microscope at blood, you'll find that iron that makes it red. But under the microscope, they look exactly the same, minus those two differences, magnesium and iron. So really, in reality, you are having a blood transfusion. You are having a green drink that is really is giving yourself fresh blood of the plant, and it's nourishing your blood, therefore the cells, tissues, organ, and producing life and health. We're going to take an opportunity right now for us to partake of some green drink. Have some with me. You ready? Here we go. That's some good stuff. What am I getting from this when I have this green drink? Well, I'm detoxifying my body, and detoxifying is very important. What else am I doing? I'm nourishing and rebuilding my body. What else am I doing? It provides energy. Green drinks are a natural energy source that can give you natural forms of energy, natural detoxification, and natural nourishing and rebuilding. And I hope today, through this simple recipe, I've given you something that can inspire your will, something that can transform your mind, and something that can